Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. Today I'm reviewing an item by Lockbee. I've reviewed a number of Lockbee items and I love them, and this is no exception whatsoever. This is the Pocket Journal. Now the Pocket Journal is, I suppose, an evolution of a couple of other products they have, including the Field Journal cover, which is the same beautiful, rugged, waxed canvas material designed to hold an A5 notebook. This is the pocket version, designed to hold something around the size of a Field Notes notebook. So 3.5 inches by 5.5 inches, such as this, which is what they produce as well. So 3.5 by 5.5, uses Tom River paper. These are available for $5.99 through the Lockbee website. It said Dot Grid Tom River 68 GSM paper, the white version, assembled in Taiwan, designed in the USA. The Lockbee sort of logo and everything there, and the dots to show Dot Grid. Really great, good size, and perfect for this notebook cover. So I'm going to talk about the features of it, and then I'm going to give my thoughts. Okay. So on the outside, you've got a nice sort of rugged zip that runs all the way around, and this beautiful double stitched edging on the waxed canvas there, keeping it nice and safe and secure. It's strong and robust. It's got pockets on the front, a slim pocket and a slightly wider pocket, and then a Velcro pocket there on the back, and the Lockbee tag label there. When you unzip, the zip is very high quality, and it feels strong and secure. And because of the beautiful workmanship on this item, I think you are gonna, this is something that will last a long time. When we open it up, what we get on the inside is this honeycomb patterned sort of, I suppose, nylon material, and of course, sort of the brown trim again. This there's a pocket here. I've just put the tag in here for the item as it arrived for me. So if you want to, you can have a look there with a little bit of information. So you've got a bigger pocket here, and then you've got a range of sort of smaller pockets, good for things like business cards and that sort of thing, I suppose, maybe USB drive or something like that, passports, all those sorts of things. Even another notebook could easily fit in there if that's what you wanted. There's certainly room within the zip of this item for, an extra notebook to sort of be able to fit without any problem whatsoever. This is the Lockbee notebook, as I said, so that slides into another pocket there on the back. As well as fitting the notebook, you could also use that for sort of secure items such as cash and stuff like that, if that is what you wanted to use this for. So as I said, beautiful, sort of good construction, strong, durable, and because of the nature of the zipping and all this, it would be relatively weatherproof. Not waterproof, but weatherproof. So I think you'd be pretty safe carrying notebooks and things like that in here without too much of a worry. Let's just have a quick look at the notebook itself. So it's stitched binding, which I really like. Stitch binding, I think, is such a great asset to small notebooks over staple binding. It just feels more secure. There's some space in the front there for your personal details. As I said, it's the Dot Grid white Tom River paper, 68 GSM, logo on the back. I've done some basic ink tests here in the back just to show Tom River paper, which we all know, but there's no, a little bit of bleeding there, but that's because I've dumped quite a lot of ink on those spots. But there's no feathering, colors turn up nice, a little you'll get sheen and shading and all of that sort of stuff on this paper. It's really good quality fountain pen and all pen friendly paper. So I've been using this, not this particular notebook, but this cover for a little while. Here's a couple of sort of inks that I've reviewed recently, so you can see how they perform there on the paper. And then I've written some stuff about this particular setup. So as I said, it's waxed canvas and fully zipped. It fits a 3.5 by 5.5 inch notebook, which is sort of the same size as a Field Notes notebook. Double stitching and bar tracking. 100% vegan, which is great. If you're into that as a feature in your products, this is a company to look for. It has pockets for cards, tools, pens, etc. The dimensions are 4.2 by 6.6 inches, so 4.2 by 6.6, and 0.75 inches thick, or 10.7 centimeters by 16.8 centimeters and 1.9 centimeters thick. It weighs 138 grams. So it's nice and light, and you know, it's not going to take up a whole lot of space weight-wise or size-wise in your everyday carry. And that is a major strength of the products that come from Lockbee, is that they are everyday carry items. They are durable, they're reliable, and they're generally fairly available. Availability does drop in and out on the Lockbee website due to sales and things like that. But, you know, if you check back occasionally, they'll be back. As I said, the paper here is 68 GSM white Tomariva, and it's dot grid. Now, so as I said, the notebooks cost $5.99 each, which is not super cheap, but you are getting Tomariva, and it is sort of like a smaller company making smaller batches of things. And the cover costs $34 US. Now, how is that in terms of value? Well, there aren't terribly many products like this. There's leather covers, and there are other sort of field note sort of size notebook covers and things around, but I think this is a unique one in the nature of the construction and the materials and the general design. And Lockbee do put a lot of effort into their designs. They used to be Bond travel gear, and they had a range of items, and they do accept feedback, and I've reviewed a number of those, and I've reviewed the products from Lockbee, and I think that they are always taking their customers' needs into consideration, which I think is a really great element of this company. So $34 is probably on the slightly pricier side, but you are getting an item that will last a long time. It is absolutely not going to break on you in the short term. Like, the zip is probably the weakest element of this, and that is a good quality zip, as I've shown you. So what do I have to complain about? Not a lot, to be perfectly honest. I think it's rugged, it's rigid, it's got good strength. As I said, I'm quite happy with this product. My only concern about this product is the tightness of these pockets on the front. I have here a Retro 51 rollerball, and like, that is a tight fit in there, which is a strength as well, because you are not going to lose that pen. But you're also dealing here with a very tapered pen. If I find something just quickly that is a little less tapered, here I have my Pilot Custom 823, which is a larger fountain pen. Like, that's a snug fit in there, probably tighter than you'd be wanting to put in a pocket like that. They will loosen ever so slightly, but you know, they are tight pockets. So just take that into consideration and be aware of that. If this is an item that you are thinking of purchasing, you're not going to get a whole lot of stuff in the front of this notebook cover. The strength of this is the inside, in my opinion, and that it is sort of protective of your notebooks, of your anything you put in there, business cards, as I said, passport. Be a great way to carry, you know, things like that around if you're traveling. As I said, it's rugged, it's a great everyday carry item. The price may be ever so slightly higher than what you would expect for an item like this, but as I said, you're also getting something that's beautifully made, you know, somewhat unique and rugged, and will last you a lifetime. So this was the Lockbee Pocket Journal and the refill that goes with it. I really like this product. I love the brand, I love the company, I love what they do, and I love the how the items actually perform. I've been using the tool roll for ages for my art supplies, you know, when I'm on the road, stuff like that. And the field journal cover, I think, is just one of the best items I have for my everyday carry in my entire collection. So check out Lockbee. I'll put their website down below. They're also available through a number of other retailers, but I'll link directly to them. Hope you found this video interesting and useful. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notifications button if you want to stay up to date with the videos that I produce. Please feel free to get in touch using any of the platforms listed below. You can contact me on Instagram or Twitter at @the_offstage_me, or you can contact me on any of my videos here, or drop me an email, which is listed down below. If you've got questions, please feel free to ask, or if there's a way you'd like to support the channel, get in touch and let's see what we can do. In the meantime, enjoy your writing and your paper and your everyday carry items and all of that. Stay home, stay safe, we'll all get through this, and I'll talk to you again soon.